Hello and welcome to Pluto. All I know about this game is that it's roguelike where you cast spell using your fingers, and that's it. I don't really know anything outside of that. You just use your fingers to cast different spells. I saw Moist Critical uploaded. I watched the first 10 seconds and said, okay, that just looks cool. I'm just gonna play it instead of watching it because it was a demo. From the caption, all it said is you're trying to get to your niece's birthday party. So, tutorial. In Pluto, you play a wizard who casts spell with your fingers. Cast spells to defeat enemy. Enter. Every spell has an elemental recipe. Ignite has a recipe of fire and arcane. Left click a spell to select. Try selecting Ignite. Okay. Left click a finger to play the selected spell on your finger. Try placing Ignite on your first finger. Press space or the cast button to use it. Now use a cantrip. Cantrips discard after being cast. Your empty fingers provide block negating incoming damage. Each turn, spells are drawn from your draw pile. Look for spells with overlapping elemental recipes. Try selecting Bolt. Okay. And then put there. No. Ignite. So, okay. So as long as they overlap, you can cast the same spells. Okay. Casting Bolt. Now fingers are cast from left to right. Recipes are involved. Your wizard's vision shows you what would happen if you started casting. Hold control to temporarily disable. Oh, okay. Press space. Hover a spell to see what fingers it could be played. Right click on a spell to play it. Try right clicking Ignite. Oh. Right click an element to remove it, or press C to clear all fingers. Try clearing your fingers. Chants do not discard after they are cast. Try right clicking. Boost. Rituals can only be played once per fight. Try clicking on Deathmark. Okay. Echoes can be played multiple times per turn. Try clicking on Ripple. Now click Ripple again. You can see more information about a spell by hovering over it and holding Alt. Where's Alt? Right there. Deals 3 damage. Cast multiple times per turn. Discards End Brown. Can be cast once per fight. Exiles after casting. Okay. This turn, attacks deal 1 extra damage. Chance once per turn. Only discard manually. Defeat all enemies to complete a fight. Press space to cast. Ooh. Okay, you have revealed another fight. Click on the fight to continue. Okay, so it's very classic travel dialogue, or not travel dialogue, travel marker, I was about to say TTRPG. It's just a travel roguelike. Got it, okay. You obtain a fire damage ring. This ring deals 2 damage when a finger casts a spell containing fire. Oh, so you want to use like turret. Right click on Ignite. Now right click turret. Turret has 3 multicasts, so it will cast 3 times. Oh, okay. Each cast can activate rings. In fight with multiple enemies and spells, a ring targets the enemy in front. So I'm guessing he's the one in front. So press space. Will alter an empty finger for the rest of combat. Let me see. Oh, I meant tab. Enchant a finger with 2 empower. Empower enchanting. When empty, this finger grants 2 empower. This attack deals 2 extra damage. Can be cast once per fight. Exiles after casting. Concentrate enchants your first finger with 2 Empower. Empower increases the damage of spells this turn. While hovering a spell, use the mouse wheel or the W or S key to shift the recipe. Okay, there's a lot going on right now. Ugh. I gotta really focus. It's front loading me, not crazy heavy. I just gotta it probably won't work. While hovering a spell, use the mouse wheel or the WS key to shift the recipe. Oh. Now right click turret to play it while you keep enchanting on your finger. Oh, that's so cool. Oh no, an enemy has cursed your fingers. These curses will deal 3 damage to you when broken. Try casting a spell on the cursed finger to break the curse. Okay, so you can jump them around. Enemies without the range status can only attack when they are in the front. You can cause melee attacks to miss by using the Dizzy spell to rotate enemies. Try this with Vortex. Rotating enemies also allows you to change your target. Kill the brewer by right-clicking Bolt. Then we can ignite. Ripple, ripple, cast. Stylistically, I just love this so much. Tutorial completed. Okay. Alright. Let's try it out for real now. It is with great tragedy that I share that I forgot to record my audio from my mic. This is not the first time I've done this in a video. I've done this on multiple videos. And you think I would learn by now, but no, always forget. Sometimes the reason this happens is because when I'm editing different videos, sometimes I need my mic, other times I don't need my mic, and I just forget to either turn it off or on. Technically, I could just always leave it on since it's on a separate audio track, and then just delete the audio on the ones I don't need, but it's just kind of like, I don't want to. I'm just suffering because I'm lazy and I should actually double check. So I'll just give a recap of what I did, my strategy, mistakes that I realized I was making and that I fixed, and what I really thought of the game overall. My first mistake I made was that I put my ring on the pinky finger without really thinking about it. And the reason that's a mistake is you want those rings on your middle or ring finger because you can get more spells attached to them and deal more damage or get more benefits from having those rings on there. But when I started, the first thing I really wanted to focus on was mainly how to figure out spells, how to figure out like how armor works, how's the best way to set up spells and things like that. I was just kind of mainly messing around for my first attempt. And let me tell you, I definitely paid the price for trying to mess around and figure out how things worked without really piecing together what is a good form of both offense and defense. I nearly lost half my health on the first round. That's crazy. I was given a grace though, because once I beat one, the other one retreated, which made it so I didn't just straight up lose on my first attempt. And then I was trying to figure out how gold worked, how shopping worked, and I still don't understand how gold fully works, but at least I get a new spell, so that's great. I ended up doing more of a rock and lightning type of build, which the big focus behind it was deal damage, discard cards, and get really tanky so you can survive, which made it so even when I was low on cards, I was doing just fine because I was tanky enough to usually survive more than one hit. Or another mistake I would make is just poorly managing when to block versus when to deal actual damage. One thing that's crucial in this is knowing when you should block first, then when you should deal damage, because you can save a lot of health by doing that, and I eventually did figure that out, but that was a little bit of a learning curve I needed to understand. We now have to deal with the Warden, and I think there's lots of good options on this, which I didn't fully understand. I thought what it meant was every villain you fight after this would get ambush 99, and I thought, that's insane, that's the greatest thing I've ever seen, not realizing that it was just the warden got it, no one else afterwards. But you can get some really good items from the warden. Now the warden itself was not that hard of a fight, honestly, so doing one-on-one was definitely my best because I could tank up and still deal damage. But man, did I feel scared because I was so low on health at this point. But luckily, since I knew how to tank and then deal damage, I was not too worried about the curses, because while curses are really scary, if you know how to tank and then get rid of them, then you don't really need to worry about any form of curses, because you can just tank it and not fear. Now with the warden gone, I was able to celebrate my victory. I am now one. Oh wait, nope, that wasn't the final boss. When I first was playing this, I thought that was the end of the demo, and then I realized, oh yeah, there's more, and I was actually very excited about that. And when I got the chest, I swear, what's probably the best item in the game. Don't know how true that is, but it felt extremely broken for me. The left hand, just being able to keep your left hand empty and only casting spells on your right hand, and it would double them, felt insane, especially since I had a really good armor build. It was pretty easy for me to only cast spells on my right hand, so I felt really good, especially with this little buff right here. Having reinforce make it so that all my shields on my hands give an extra 1, and then once you use left hand, it now makes it 5. You get 5 shields per finger, and you basically always have 4, so you always have 20 block up, and you get to double the spells that you're casting. It was an amazing combo. I was almost untouchable for the rest of these runs. Since the rest of the fights don't really have anything big going on, here's just a little montage of them so you can just get to the good part. With that other fight wrapped up, it's now time for the boss. I didn't really know what to expect going into it, but since I felt really strong against the warden, I really felt like there wasn't too much to worry about. My health was good, I got a madness crystal, I had my 2 rings of lightning on my right hand. I felt I figured, oh, I'll just melt this boss really easy. I saw some people were saying like the boss was really hard and it felt really impossible to beat because he curses your hands really fast. But I just felt like I never had that problem because my left hand was always open and my right hand was always doubling my spells. So I got so much armor, I could just basically block every single curse without fear. Now let's just talk about the boss. Nine-headed giant was really cool. I like how when you deal damage, the heads slowly disappear. And the one thing I wasn't expecting though was him to have a heal effect, that he would eat the deer and heal. This whole round, I just had to play slow and control. That was my focus. I did not want to go fast. I wanted to go nice and slow and make sure I just kept my armor high and kept my life up and then would dish out damage slowly. So I'm just going to show the rest of the fight right here really fast for you. And there you have it, the demo of Pluto. What are my thoughts on this? Amazing. I think this was a very great demo, and I think it shows that there is a lot of potential in this. So I think Pluto is a great game, and I would suggest that you try it out for yourself. It's a good time. I think one thing that would be really cool to add is if they made it so cards could fuse together. So if they have the exact same symbols, you can fuse cards together. So they auto cast. I think that would add an extra element of fun that would allow a little more deep play, and it would allow you to shrink your card size still in a fun way. So that was Pluto. I hope you enjoyed watching. I had an amazing time playing this game. If you want to play, the demo is free, and I recommend you just try it out for yourself. And the creator even has a form at the end that allows you to submit any concerns or ideas you have to the game to make it better. So I hope you all have a great day. Have fun. I love you.